Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the current altar heading towards the solstice. Usually the solstice is a bad time for me because it's about actions. I'm much better at thinking and words, and to be honest, I've always found it incredibly difficult to actually do the right thing at the right time. I usually procrastinate for a very long time. I'm currently aware of what my life's purpose is and heading towards doing it. And for the first time in my life, it actually feels like I can face the solstice without feeling ashamed. So this is both a celebration of that and, more importantly, a commitment to it. There's the scallop shell representing the pilgrimage. Over there is the Morrigan with a huge lump of rose quartz. Rose quartz and I also have a dodgy relationship because it tends to bring out emotions that I don't like. Never ever sleep with rose quartz and ordinary quartz, or indeed anything else with rose quartz. Never sleep with rose quartz near your bed because it will give you nightmares that will help you sort out what's going wrong in your life, but they're horrible. The intensity of them will drive you nuts and it'll keep waking you up all through the night. Not nice. Over at the back, that plate represents the sun and solar energy. And I'm using the red. I use a lot of these shimmy belts, shimmy scarves, and the red one seems appropriate for the solstice. It's not subtle in any way. Dragon. There are two dragons. This one I always use as the solar dragon. This one represents more the Welsh dragon, both of which are important. This reminds me that I have the strength of my ancestry to call upon, and what an ancestry it is. Same here, the little Welsh dragon brooch, which in colder weather I wear on my coat. Mostly as a warning to others, actually, so that everybody can see this is a Welsh person approaching. Do not call them English. Do not start a fight. Not that I'm violent or anything, or that Welsh people are, but we don't back down. This represents my relationship with the natural world, which is becoming more and more important to me and is a vital part of my path. This particular piece has an added importance to me because I wore it to my grand's funeral. And the reason why I chose this for my grand's funeral is that she loved birds, and it honoured her in the best way I could think of. Nothing is impossible with God is an important reminder to me, because sometimes I act as if I'm on my own in things, and I never am. And at the back we have as many green men as I could cram into one altar, and a green woman. They represent the natural world, as do the fronds, but the fronds also represent the most precious bond in my life at the moment, and since I met her, my chosen sister Lee in New Zealand, without whom I wouldn't be able to face the solstice as it is, without whom I wouldn't have ever found my life's purpose. It's important to have people around you that really understand you, and it can be very hard to find them. And I've found several, but she's the only one who always gets me without needing an explanation. And that is a precious thing. There's Venus of Willendorf. To me, not a goddess figure, but a simple figure of womanhood and all its power. A reminder of who I am and where I come from. A reminder of strength and courage and integrity. The Torque represents Druidry and my commitment to it for life. Chalice represents abundance and sharing that abundance, which is also a vital part of my path. The circlet, I always say every woman should have a crown. This is mine. It's a reminder of self-sovereignty. It's a reminder that everything I do is my choice, my decision, my responsibility. It also represents sovereignty in a wider sense, and therefore is perfect for the lead up to the referendum that is going to get us out of Europe. Which we were never a part of anyway. There's a sea between us and Europe. But I promise I won't go off into one of those rants. Later maybe, but not on this video. And the coin anklets represent dancing and joy and celebration. Also, because of these little round bits, it represents the sun, and it keeps the dragon happy because he's got his little hoard of gold. And that's the altar. I hope you like it. When I get my camera, if I ever do, but I will, whatever my altar looks like at the time, I will put the camera on it to be consecrated, because the camera is also a large part of what I am supposed to be doing. Thanks for watching, and I will end this here.